My name is James Boyd. We're at Village Hardware in East Hampton, New York on 32 Newtown Lane. And been here for 50 years, the store, and an establishment in the village. Shopping online, calling to see if we have something, almost shopping over the phone. Those kinds of things I think are here to stay. I don't think it's going to change. You can see from even the big box stores, they had some disappointments because people stopped coming into the stores. So it's still there, and I think most people are still wearing masks. You know, especially in the store, they may walk outside and then they'll say, you know, even what's your policy? I said it's up to you, and then they say, well, we'll put it on. And you know, so I think some things are here to stay like that. I think cleaning supplies still move, not as much as they did before, but people learn the value of cleanliness as far as, you know, making sure everything's okay. And I think people are more apt to stock up if anything starts to shift or change. And I think that's also there. You can see Costco's limiting some supplies on things so they don't run out. But we haven't had to do that yet. But I think things like that, people are more apt to prepare than not. Like the last storm that went by that just missed us. There was a lot of preparing for that just in case. Again, batteries don't go bad for 2 or 3 years, so no harm done. Yeah. Well, I think similar to 9/11, it got closer. Similar to 9/11, it became more, you're important as a person and not just taking people for granted. I think that became more evident. Yet some people became a little bit more nervous during the whole process, so that made them a little bit more, you know, tense, if you will. So that you had to deal with that also. People would come in the door already tense, already upset. So it's hard to fix that. But if you can get what they need, that kind of, you can see the calming effect. So I'm not saying we're a therapy, but you know, when something goes right, it kind of helps people along. But I think that was the main thing, that people became more, I don't want to say affectionate, but more understanding of one another as far as, you know, we're all in this together. Yeah. I think the worst we're hearing about the people that passed away. That was a hard one. You know, when the wife would come in and say the husband died, or vice versa. You know, we had a couple of those come in, and that again, we knew it was real. We knew what we were doing was because it was dangerous. But when you hear that, that hurt. Just, you know, why? But again, that's all in his hands. But those were the tough ones. When you heard the people passed away, you know, or they were very sick, because we would see it here. You know, you wouldn't see a customer for a while. What happened? So you'd start getting concerned, you know, and it was almost a relief when you saw them come back in. Oh, okay, good, you're okay. So that, even though you had the influx of people that you didn't know, but still, even some of those people you didn't know, you know, you'd strike up a conversation and have with them, and you'd hear the sorrow and the heartache. Yeah, so that was hard. Things have changed a little bit, but still, I hear the comments from either directed to myself or to the staff. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being open. People understand the risk that there is in retail, and so it's good to hear. It's good to hear that comment, because that again means they understand, and again, a level of respect that thanks. Because look, everyone can shop online, but there's nothing like seeing the product. A lot of times people come in for one thing, then we say, well, do you have this also? So again, so that the sale is complete, so their project is complete. So that way they get home, they don't have to come back and forth. So it's better. Unfortunately, it's fear. Yeah, that's the one word I would use. And I'm like you, I'm like to talk a little bit more than just one word. But the one word would be fear. Reason why? Because life and death, sickness. Some people don't really recover from these things. So I think that was a big part of the whole thing. And that's why you sense the level of, I'll just pick it up from outside. That's why you sense the number of phone calls coming in, because it was that fear I didn't want to come in, that fear of I didn't want to get in contact with people. So that's still there. It's receding, I think people more now, including myself, understand the virus. So you're more knowing how to navigate, more keeping 6 feet away, more with the mask. You know, I'll tell you, since I wore the mask, I haven't caught a cold. So for me, it works. Anyone else can say whatever they want. That's fine. That's your business. You go ahead and do it. But for me, it works. And like I said, faith overcomes fear. And I think that's the part of my Christianity. That's where it overcomes. You know, are you going to walk around scared of dying? Well, you can if you wish, but not necessary. And also, with the store, we're here to provide that service. Again, number one, Bernard, again, is customer oriented. You come in the store, hi, can I help you? You know, it's not stay away. No, it's still that contact. It's a contact sport, and it's a fun one.